Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing another one in our Zodiac series. And since it just started to be Aquarius season and the month is almost over, we are going to do an Aquarius plus Garnet set. Don't worry, if you're an Aquarius born in February, we will do the gemstone related to that one in a couple weeks. So I'm going to be doing this throughout the whole year. It's going to be like an ongoing series for all the Zodiac signs. So there will be 2 gemstones and 2 signs per month, video for each. So don't worry, yours will be here. And I'm just gonna come up with some fun designs and like try to make it fit what I feel like an Aquarius would wear on their nails. So if you don't know, Aquarius is from January 20th through February 18th. Their lucky numbers are 4, 7, 11, 22, and 29. Their colors is like light blue and silver, and they're an air sign, even though it's like Aquarius, like water. They are the water bearer, but they are an air sign. Also, they're energetic and they're eccentric. They're sometimes afraid to express themselves and their true personality. They're more intellectual and will fight for causes that they believe in. They're also able to like empathize with people really well. They're a pretty adaptable sign. They do tend to be more spontaneous, live in the moment, and want to live life to the fullest. And Uranus is a ruler of Aquarius. Sometimes Aquarius can be a little bit abrupt, aggressive, but they're also kind of like a visionary and someone that is wanting to make a difference in the world. And yeah, we're gonna do the birthstone, which is Garnet. So we're gonna probably work on using some of these. I'm thinking this right here is like an orangey, because like Garnet can be like reddish and it can be orange. This is like an orangey foil thing that I got, so I might put that on one of the nails or something, I'm not sure. And then I also have these beautiful deep red gemstones that I could use as well. Since they are known to be a little bit eccentric, I might make our design a little more detailed overall, with a little bit more of like the glitter and the rhinestones and stuff, more than Capricorn. If you haven't seen the Capricorn video, that's the one we did earlier this month, and that one was pretty cool too. But it was a lot more simple and structured and like not a lot of flexibility, because that's kind of how Capricorns are. So I wanted to make a set that kind of embodies the archetype of an Aquarius. Okay, so with that all being said, I think it's time for us to start painting. I did put a base coat on these already. I'm using like a, I think it's like a medium ballerina shaped nail. I think that's a good shape for them. I thought I had some more like longer shapes, but I couldn't find a better one, and I think this will fit with the design I'm gonna do, so I thought this would be the perfect one for our Aquarius. All right, I think what we're gonna do is, I have this solid gel polish from Betsy. Not Etsy, Betsy. And this is like a deep red, kind of like a burgundy. I wonder if I mix that with a little bit of orange, because I want it lean to the more orange side of red, because Garnet can be a lot of different shades, and even it can be blue and green. But Garnet traditionally, you know, the one that we all know is like a deep red. So I think if I mix this with some of this orange, we might get the color I'm thinking of for the base of all the nails. Oh, and I started drawing so that I can kind of come up with the idea for the nail. The thumbnail will be a water pitcher pouring into the ocean kind of thing. I don't know why it's green. Don't worry about that. I thought it was gonna be grass, but it's actually all water. So it's gonna be water poured there, and we're gonna have like the sky and some stars. And then the Aquarius symbols, basically. Super easy. Honestly, the symbols last time on Capricorn were really difficult. It was a lot trickier to get it right. But this one, I think we're gonna be okay. And this shouldn't be as hard. Last time I used cat's eye gel. I want to use totally different stuff this time, so here we are. And this is like a solid gel, so it's like pretty thick. A little bit goes a long way, so I'm gonna take some out, put it in here, and then we will mix some of the orange with it. And hopefully it doesn't make it too orangey. Like, I still want it to be red, but I think that it'll make it kind of like a burnt orange if we mix that. Let's see if it works, because it's gonna be the base. I kind of want to just get a good base color. And then the nail, obviously, that has the drawing on it is gonna be like white background probably, so I can draw on it and have all the colors pop. But every other nail will be whatever this color is. Ooh, I like it. It's kind of a brighter red than I was hoping for. I might want to put more red and less orange. Add a little bit more of this. Yeah, okay, that's good. And it's gonna be different than Ruby. Ruby is more of like a pure vibrant red, and that's later. It'll be a totally different design by then. All right, I think this is a good red. Probably use this on all the nails. I think it should do decent coverage with one coat because of how thick that red is, but we'll see if we need to do two or not. Kinda depends. So not the thumb, but I'm gonna do every other one in this color. Oh, that's real nice. Yeah, two coats still, I think, but it does give a really nice even coverage. Yeah, I like that. Because we're going to be putting stuff on top of it anyway, too. Like the foils I want to put on top and the rhinestones. This will just be our start of it all. I accidentally did the thumb. Gotta wipe that off, hold on. All right, time to cure. And then I'll work on the second layer on these guys. And then we'll add the fun stuff. I have to do the drawings and all that. I like this. I like this color. This is actually real nice. I might need to mix a little bit more though. Running out. No. Okay, let's cure that layer too. And yes, I have to make a little bit more color. Cure. And then on the thumb, we'll just do white. It's just a cheap white that I got in a set a long time ago, trying to use the last of it. So we're gonna use that here. Because on here, we're gonna be putting color on top of the whole nail, so white being underneath is good. Anything you draw on it, pop a lot more. Like if we do the blue water and the jar, it's gonna look better on white background. Make sure it's even. There you go. And then this one. Oh, don't knock it over. Okay. Give that a moment to smooth out, then we're gonna cure it. All right, since this is gonna be the base layer, I'm not gonna do two coats because it's plenty even enough and we're gonna be covering it completely with other stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it there and we are going to use some white gel to paint our waves on this finger, the ring finger. I like to do the thumb and the ring finger if I'm doing like specific designs. Pretty much all the Zodiac ones are gonna be like that, where I do the Zodiac symbol on one finger and then a design of some kind that's relative on the thumb. Depending on the sign, I might flip-flop them depending on if it's harder to draw stuff, but this one will be pretty easy to draw, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's use this brush. Some white. This is like the first art gel polish that I bought, and I have like a bunch of different colors. They just work so well, and I've been using them for months now. Okay, so I mean, it's just a squiggly, like 4 lines with 4 humps. Super easy, but you know I'll probably mess up. Who knows? I'm gonna try my best though. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm never happy with the first draw. That's a better line. I like that. I think that works. Messing it up already. Alright, that's good enough. Let's do a flash cure. And then I'll do the next line that kind of follows it. Should be easier to follow once you have the first line, because then I can just be like, all right, now I gotta match that. Almost there. Just gonna thicken it and match the line a little bit better. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's flash cure. We're gonna bling it out. This is just the basic. I'm gonna add some rhinestones. All right, let's do that on the other one. This is all such a learning experience for me still. Kind of want to try to line it up where I did it. That looks good. Flash cure. It's a little more pointy than the other one, but who's gonna get mad, right? I've seen the symbol both ways, more pointy and one more rounded, so it's kind of like artistic style, I think. Still gonna try to curve it a little bit. It is a little bit tricky. Drawing curves is like difficult. Easier to do harder angles. This one's not as straight, but all right. Flash cure. Okay, now those are ready. Now, I could bling it out more or I could work. Let's work on the drawing and then we'll do the blinging and all the extra stuff at the end. Okay, this one might be a little bit trickier, but I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna draw with a different brush and we're gonna draw, I think, with black for the outline of everything, and then I can color in, well, I gotta build from the back. I gotta do the waves in blue, but I'm gonna outline in black. Shoot, I'm trying to decide how I wanna do this. Okay, that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do dark blue, but I'm gonna mix the blue with a little bit of glitter so we can have the water kind of glistening with this kind of blue shimmery goodness. Because I'm gonna basically do like 2/3 of the nail will be blue, so I'm gonna paint that on now and I'm gonna draw the lines on top to kind of show it like it's waves, right? I'll probably need a decent sized brush for that. All right, let's see what this mixes into. I think a really nice teal, dark blue kind of color. Yeah, that looks like ocean water. I like that. That's actually awesome. All right, so I'm basically just gonna paint it on and then I'll do like the top part will be a little swirly. But let's just paint on the blue. Ooh, that's so pretty. We do want it to kind of look like an ocean landscape. And then I think maybe this brush will do. We kind of go up and make some waves happen. This brush is not wet enough. Hold on. There we go. And then we go up again with more. Because we're gonna do black outlines, but still need some basic wave shapes. That'll do. Try to make an even layer. Probably gonna do 2 layers of the blue, but I like that because you are the water bearer. You bring water and life to everyone around you. Why is there a piece of glitter there? I don't know. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do another coat anyway. A good start. Let's paint this one. Doing the things, making it look awesome. Let's do a flash cure on both of these real quick. Okay, one down, one to go. Now we're gonna just mix a little bit more of the color because not quite even enough for me. Just a little bit more. Yeah, see, that's just smooths out any inconsistencies. I like that. Perfect. I'm gonna do a full cure on these guys just to make sure they are fully ready to go for us to draw on top and that they don't smudge. But that is some beautiful water, if I say so myself. Now we're gonna outline in black and hopefully not mess it up. This should just add some depth so that it looks a little more like an ocean. All right. Yeah, I like that. The sky will be like a light blue. I think I might use this shiny blue. I can paint it on top of the white and it'll look good. But for here, we're gonna do 2 more lines. Just a little bit more detail work. Beautiful. And that works. Gonna flash cure because I'm happy with those lines. I'm gonna go a little bit thicker on the top line too. Doing it on the other nail now because we're gonna be drawing on top of this with the water pouring into it, but I can't do that until I do this part, so kind of gotta work with layers. If you don't think about the layers, you're gonna have to go back and do like things in weird ways. Okay, flash cure. Now that those are done, gotta figure out how I'm gonna tackle this next. I gotta draw the pot, but I'm worried. That's gonna be a little tricky to do. Actually, I'm gonna do the background for the sky next. And we're just gonna paint this on this whole area, and then I'm gonna draw on top of it anyway, but it'll look more in the background if I do it this first. I might do 2 layers. I think it might need it. Okay. This is a nice color. This is just like Sally. This is a Sally Henson one. This is one you can buy at like any drugstore. A lot of my polishes I buy online from random suppliers and stuff, like Betsy, Daily Charm, McCart, a lot of different brands, Beetles, Amazon, but sometimes I picked up a couple colors locally, or I had these for a long time. There we go, flash cure. Next layer, because it needs a little more thickness, a little more blue, but I like it. I like the glitter. Final flash cure and a 30-second cure in the big light because we're gonna be painting on it and I don't want to smudge. Okay, now we're gonna try to draw this pot, or at least the start of it. Basically, the pot will go from here to here, just drawing kind of the basic underlying shape of it at the bottom part of it. Because we're gonna be painting it, I don't know what color I should paint it really. Maybe I could paint it red, or maybe do like an orangey kind of terracotta pot thing, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. A lot of this is just me making it up as I go. I'm trying to have a little more of a plan, but sometimes it's still tricky to fully know what you're doing until you're actually working on it, right? Okay, that's a decent looking shape, I think. Now I gotta paint white again for where the water is gonna pour, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to see it, right? So what I'm gonna do is basically a line down, and then I'll outline it with a thinner black line, maybe, or a darker blue, maybe? I don't know. Okay, flash cure. Happy with the look of that for now. I know it looks kind of funny, but it'll look better once we get the detailing on the pot. You have to start somewhere, okay? This is how I've learned. The best way to draw things is to start with a basic shape and kind of build up on there, especially on the nail. I'm gonna draw that on this one. I'm gonna put it on the other side so that when they're together, one's pouring out the other direction. Part of the pot is ready. I'm gonna flash cure as I go, actually, just to make sure it gets fully dried. Now we gotta match the shape somewhat. gonna look pretty cool together, I think. Alright, now to outline the pot would be a good idea, with a thin black line. Thinner than the water lines, I hope. Trying to decide what color I should make this pot. Make it like a green? No. I have like this color, which is interesting. It's kind of like a pot color. Let's try it. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's like a nice kind of purpley color. It'll stand out without like clashing with anything, so that'll be good. Flash cure, and we will do another coat because it is not very thick. Maybe even 3 coats, because I feel like the white is like not as smooth as it should be, I guess. I don't know why. That's okay. Gotta hide all that anyway. Right, there's our little pot. I think it looks cute, other than we gotta outline it. The color is very nice. Let me get my black outline again and do what I was originally gonna do. Give it some depth. Time to flash cure. Then I'm gonna do another little kind of swirly line on the pot to give it some decorative design. And now the water part. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do here. Okay, let's see, what blues do I got? I don't know if this is gonna work, but I have this chrome pigment pen. I'm wondering if that will stick and look okay. I really don't know, I've never used it yet. But maybe? It's not quite the right color shade. I think I need to do the glittery on top, maybe. Just the glittery, not the darker blue. That's actually interesting. I kind of like it. I want to make it a little more teal overall. That's not bad. Not quite what I was hoping would happen with the chrome pen, but I think that'll work better on like a full nail. That's okay. This is why we practice. So now I'm just using some of that blue mixed with the teal on top. Let's see if that will work. Because I still want it to look like the same kind of water, but a little bit different because it's not in the ocean, right? Like water in a cup looks different than water in the ocean, you know? It's not blue. Why does that happen? If you take ocean water, it's not gonna be blue, but you take the ocean, it's blue. I wonder why. Anyone know? And then we're gonna have to outline it because it's kind of hard to see, but it does look a little bit different. We'll do a thin black line maybe, or white. I'm not sure. Kind of wanting to do white, but I wonder if that's gonna look weird. Actually, it might work because it looks like it's kind of highlighting it. Yeah. And then I might just do like some lines in it. Yeah, that looks cool. Flash cure. Content with that, actually. And then we're just gonna do like white stars, I guess, in the background. Basically just little pluses. Twinkling stars. I like that. I'm still thinking to make the water a little bit darker at the bottom because I feel like it's all being the same color is a little weird. Let's see if I can darker shade here. Do one more layer, a little bit darker here at the bottom. Like that. I think that's a fun representation of the water bearer. I'm actually happy with that. It's darker and it gets a little bit lighter up at the top. Exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, not the perfect drawing, but I'm still happier about that than the goat for Capricorn. I'm sorry, Capricorn. Aquarius, I feel like have it a little bit easier. Okay, so now we gotta go back and do the next nail. We'll speed through it though. You don't need to listen to me ramble and I can focus better if I'm not talking. right, and with that, we are done with the thumb. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really nice. I think it added a good amount of depth with the water. Actually, I noticed I want to add it a little more darker on the tip of this one more little layer. Other than that, it looks awesome. I know that I am improving and I feel good about this one. All right, now let's figure out what we're gonna do to finish off the rest of them, but the hard part is done. Now it's just like add some glitter, add some flair, and see what we can do to make it a little more eccentric, because overall it's a pretty simple design right now. I think I'm gonna try these glitter flakes and see if that's gonna look okay. I don't know if that's gonna look, how that's gonna stick even, but maybe put some on, I don't know, the pinky could be fun. No, I'm thinking, let's try it on this finger. Let's do a little bit. I want to do builder gel, or how do I want to do this? Maybe just some regular top coat if I can get to stick to it. I don't know if this is gonna work. Probably gonna have to put builder gel. Yeah, it's not gonna stick to that. Gonna need builder gel. This is gonna give it an interesting texture. I think this could work. It's kind of got that orangey kind of look to it too. That looks dangerous. These would be good for encapsulating within like a polygel set probably. A little trickier if you're putting it on top, I guess, but it's just gonna be a little bit thicker then. This stuff is like thick. I don't know. All right, let's cure it, I guess. And I'll put more builder gel on top so it's like encapsulated kind of. I don't know. Now just gonna put big dollops of builder gel on this nail. It's gonna feel a little thicker, but it's the only way, because otherwise you're gonna like, you could hurt someone. See like metal shards. Right, time to cure. Actually, I think I'm just, if I do the top coat, it'll smooth it out. It's gonna be a lot smoother with the builder gel on top. Okay, so I had fun with that. We got these to work with. I got these guys coated and kind of encapsulated. Not as smooth as I would like. Now we're gonna just top coat this one, make sure it looks nice, and I think I'm done with the thumbs. Like, I wanted to maybe see if I could add a couple rhinestones, but I don't think I have like small enough ones for what I was wanting to do, so I think just top coat will be nice. We'll see how this is gonna look. Then I'm gonna glue on some rhinestones, I think, to some of the other nails. Make it a little more fun. And then we'll be done. If you're an Aquarius and you like this video, don't forget to like it. Leave me a comment. Let me know when your birthday is. Are you a January Aquarius or are you February? If you are a February Aquarius, your video will be coming out in a couple weeks, so I will get to that eventually. All right, time to cure. I'm thinking this is a middle finger. I was gonna put some rhinestones kind of around it. I don't know if I want to do it in a design or what. Oh, well, that glue is goopy. So I'm gonna use this. It's dripping. You know what? I'm kind of thinking if we do them down the left side of the nail. I don't know why. I was gonna do a little swirly kind of design, but I'm kind of thinking, what if we just did this? That would look kind of nice. Maybe? I like that. Now, let me get the red. Probably gonna have a little bit of extra glue, but that's okay. I barely used any, but it ended up being a lot. You can never go wrong with rhinestones or glitter. I like that. I think it's kind of fun. Now we are gonna let that dry. I'm also making way too much a mess here. Glue got everywhere. Calm down. Flash cure. Make sure those will stay. They are set. Okay, I'm gonna do that on this one now. On the right side. And then I think on this one, I might do some rhinestones just on the bottom to kind of connect the style with the other finger. But I don't want to do too much to distract from the symbolism. Yeah, that's fun. And I think I want to put some kind of glitter on this one. I'm looking at this chameleon glitter. It's just so pretty. Beautiful. I think I like that. What do you guys think, Aquarius? Would you wear this set? I think it's pretty. Alright, gonna do the same thing on this side. The last few bit of rhinestones, and we're gonna top coat and call it a day. Alright, so I kind of forgot to hit record again, so I don't know exactly where it ended, but figure that out in editing. But anyways, I think this is good on the Aquarius design. Hope you guys like it. I think it looks pretty cool, and the glitteriness and like the color, I hope it, you know, embodies Garnet and Aquarius. Hope you enjoy it. I'll show you some outdoor shots at the very end so you can see it in its full glory in the daylight. But yeah, that's the design. Ooh, I like how this is like kind of a swirl when you put them side by side like that. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!